Hey everybody, Wolfie here. Out, still working away at getting the cleanup done from that big windstorm like a month and a half ago. Working on clearing all our side trails. Wow, the lighting really sucks down here. There. Something people aren't used to seeing, me with a hat on. The deer flies are just ridiculous down here in the brush. But I've got tree here. It's a really good example of something that's dangerous when you're out logging. So I wanted to show you how I'm going to pull this thing down. It's one where the wind has busted it off. It's it's at least like 6 feet off the ground where it's broke. Let's see if I can get it on the camera here. This thing here, great big old cherry tree. And yeah, as you can see, it's up here pretty good. I'm 5'8", 5'9", somewhere in there. So it's well over 6 foot off the ground. But as you can also see, I'll spin the camera around here in a moment and show you real well. But this thing's blocking my trail, so it's got to come out of the way. And it's just dangerous, plain and simple. People ducking under it or something, grab a hold of it like as they go under it, and down it comes on top of them. That's gonna hurt for a few seconds anyway. Mild example of a widowmaker. It's not what I class as a widowmaker. To me, that's the ones that are hung up way up in the branches and stuff. But Paul had mentioned that this is something that he was taught is classed as it called a widowmaker. And well, it could be, honestly, but it's just not what I was taught they are. But yeah, we've got one log here that I've dragged up out of the way. I've got 2 more on over. I'll show you them in a second. Got the goat down here. I think you can see it over there. Yes. I'm trying to get the trail cleared back up again down to my bridge, which has held up great, by the way. It's very, very solid. And just to get to it, we've got this cherry tree, and we had a smaller tree that I got cut up and waiting to be hauled up. I got to get past this to get to it. So let's get to the video, and I'll show you how I'm going to work this to get this thing down safely. Okay, so here's the log. I've got it sitting at about, probably 12 feet long, maybe even a little more than that. We'll call it 12 feet long. Yeah, here's a close-up of where it busted off. As you can see, there is not much holding this at all. There under the back here. Trying to avoid ducking under it or anything. So there isn't much at all holding it. I honestly think this piece right here is holding the whole thing from falling off there. So what I'm going to do is bring the bike over. I'm going to hook up the winch to this end. And to keep from working around that dangerous end, we're going to try and twist that off there. Now, I've seen a couple people that would tie off up here and pull it off. What you're doing when you do that is risking damaging your bike, because when that drops, that's going to have one heck of a pull from the weight of the log, and that could like rip the whole front end of your bike all to crap. So we're going to work at it from this end, where there's still going to be that tug when this thing drops. but not nearly as much as when that end comes down, what it would cause. Now, here's my other two hunks of log. They'll go up in one trip with the goat. Nice long ones. Lots of cherry wood to go to the wood pile. Wish this piece was a lot straighter. Cut it off right about there. Off up there just after all the breaks. Cut a couple boards. I still haven't got that stuff all figured out yet for the chainsaw mill, but working on it. But yeah, once this is out of the way, we've got the logs laying there to go up. And we'll take a little walk over across the bridge here. I'll show you what else I was working on this morning before it got too damn hot. It's about 30 degrees Celsius back here right now. We had a smaller tree down here. Got it ready to go. It's one load. Not real big logs, but it's firewood. Then we get to that. With what I've got cut so far, I went through a full tank of gas on the saw. And figured the saw needed a break from the heat, and I needed a break from the heat. Got this big basswood. Not the greatest firewood, but it's a lot of firewood. Got this log here. That one there. We're going to have several logs here. Like nice big logs. Lots of them. It's a lot of wood. Just from this tree, I'm looking at well over a cord, like full cord. Probably getting close to 2 full cords of wood just from this tree. There's where it broke off up there. And we got a bunch of smaller stuff over on that side. Alex has been working, supervising. But yeah, we'll get back to the job at hand here. Moving the cherry tree. Okay, so we're going with a rope on the tree itself because, well, worst case scenario, ropes break. Steel cable, you don't want it to snap. Not when it's under tension. Rope, wouldn't be that great either. We got it hooked to the winch for towing factor. So, plus the fact that, if you can see it here, the rope doesn't let the winch latch, like the winch hook latch. Now, I've got it set that way, so if there's a big, like wave in the tension of the rope, it can unhook off the winch hook. So I'll get the camera set up here and we'll see if this works. Okay. Alex, you got to move. Come on, move. Good boy. Success! And she's down. Yeah. Not sure if how noticeable it was, but the only thing holding it was right here. and then the pressure of it sitting against this piece. Not ideal for using the goat because it's got this, now got the small end towards where we're going. But hey, the goat's a good hauler. The bike's got lots of power. We'll be good. Okay, and as you saw, nice and safe. No trying to cut this with the chainsaw. No screwing around doing anything risky. Alex is a good boy. He's learned so well about helping with logging. Yeah, my little logger dog. Okay, I gotta get hooked up and, well, start hauling. I've got 3 loads to do just from this tree. Probably hook some of this stuff up with the 2 smaller cherry logs. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope this helps someone at some point with some of their firewood or logging work and stuff, cleanup work, anything. Just something I wanted to share with everyone for a safe way to do this, to drop these things. Because after that big windstorm that went across like all of southern and central Ontario, and I'm not honestly not sure how much of northern Ontario got hit. And it went through across Quebec. There's a lot of trees like this down everywhere, plain and simple. And while some of us don't have all the fancy gear and stuff like the big companies do, so you do what you have to, and you do your best to do it safe, right? So, okay, I got to get to hauling. Everyone have a great day. Thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you all soon.